walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Well, guys, I sat down and I watched a movie. A movie where I had no idea that it was going to be this bad. And that is the new Woody Woodpecker film.
Remember me?
This is a film straight to DVD about a guy that wants to build houses in the middle of the forest. And of course, Woody Woodpecker has to stop the guy from building the houses. In all honesty, I was slightly, very slightly looking forward to watching this film because I used to watch a lot of Woody Woodpecker cartoons. When I was younger, I used to draw a lot of Woody Woodpecker. There's just something about him I thought was pretty funny. But it being a straight to DVD movie with them trying to save the forest, I knew where this film was going to go. And it wasn't going to be good. I know I'm not the target audience for this, and I know that this movie wasn't going to strike gold and it wasn't going to win the hearts of millions. But this film was so atrociously bad that I can't help but sit here and just rip it a new one how bad it really was. It's not like Woody Woodpecker was the bad part of this film. The CGI was acceptable and his lines were okay, was whatever. It's just the film, the plot was so generic. You feel like you've seen this film so many times. And when a movie company wants to do a straight to DVD family fun film, it's always about something similar to trying to tear down a farm or trying to tear down a park or try to tear down the forest to build something new, and the community has to get together to fight against the bad person and save whatever that there is. And this is Woody Woodpecker. This billionaire wants to build houses in the forest that happens to be the home of Woody Woodpecker. We've seen this type of film so many times before. It is not new. It's not creative. It's nothing fresh. We've seen this film before. Also, in this film, it feels like it's going nowhere. It doesn't make any progression in this movie. There's many times where people are building the houses and Woody Woodpecker comes along to tears down the house, start a fire, create electrical problems in there. And you feel like the movie's getting closer to its end and you're kind of getting excited that there's this light at the end of the tunnel. The movie's almost over, but then he tears down the house and they have to start all over again. So you feel like when this movie's making progression to actually getting towards the end, here comes Woody Woodpecker to kind of ruin everything and kind of set the film back a little more than where you want it to be. You think that movie's almost over. You're like, yep, it's almost there. I can see the end coming. And then he destroys the house and have this montage and fun music moments. And then you're like, this film is not even close to being done.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro. You tripping.
I had a hard time watching this. The plot is generic, there's no progression, some of the lines are so cheesy, and half the time the movie's not even focused on Woody Woodpecker. It focuses a lot on the guy who wants to build this house and his new wife and his son, and he doesn't like his new stepmom, so there's that tension there. And then he runs off into town because he's angry that his dad's never there for him, and he starts a band with some people he doesn't even know. And their parents have to go listen to the concert, and the dad's like, yeah, I like Woody Woodpecker. I'm not going to hurt him. And then he hires two people to try to shoot Woody Woodpecker.
Damn!
The movie doesn't really focus much on Woody Woodpecker. It tries to focus on this family dynamics and the kid wanting to have a dad. It's your typical movie where they try to have so much else going on that they forget to focus about the title character, which is Woody Woodpecker. This film is bad. It's not funny. There's a lot of fart jokes, and it's a straight-to-DVD film from Universal Entertainment. I watched it, and I regret every moment of my life when watching this film. It is bad. I sat down and watched it because in hopes that I could have some fun when watching Woody Woodpecker and bring back some memories, but it was bad, and I don't recommend it to anybody. I even think that if I put this movie in front of a child, the child would get bored 20 minutes into the movie and try to do something else with their life. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Woody Woodpecker an F. It's a bad film. I don't recommend it. It's horrible. Yeah. Don't ever see it. So there you guys go, my review for the new live action animated movie Woody Woodpecker. The animation was okay for Woody Woodpecker. I didn't mind Woody Woodpecker. It's everything else in this film that was terrible. And then Woody Woodpecker was in it. So thank you guys for watching my video for Woody Woodpecker review. Make sure to enter my contest for the new Mike 8-bit Funko Pop from Stranger Things. I'll be running that contest all the way up until my Black Panther review, which is February 17th. Make sure to get your entries in now. You can find the link down below for Gleam.io. If you guys like movie reviews like this, trailer reactions, ranking videos, and free Funko Pops, of course, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Consider hitting that bell notification down below so you guys do not miss a video from me. And I promise you, it might be better movies than this one. Hope everybody is enjoying their weekend. This is Just Watch Movies, and you stay classy, YouTube.